You are really cool, I am really cool. Welcome heroes to a special edition of our Overwatch 2 Seasons tier list. As we celebrate the second anniversary of Overwatch 2, it's time to dive into the ever-evolving battlefield and see which seasons are good and not so good. From the launch of Overwatch 2 to game-changing updates, let's explore how each season has shaped the game and really crowned the champions of the Overwatch universe. My tier list categories are really cool, pretty awesome, quite good, fairly decent, and needs improvement. Ready your payloads and prepare for really cool tier list time. Welcome to the roller coaster that was Season 1. A time of cyberpunk aesthetics, instability, and the harsh reality of cosmetics deprivation. This season introduced us to 3 new heroes and 6 new maps, marking the transition from Overwatch 1 to a free-to-play model with battle passes, weekly shops, challenges, and the seasonal structure. The cyberpunk theme was headlined by the mythic Cyber Demon Genji skin, adding a futuristic flair to our battles. Despite only one event, which is Junkenstein's Revenge Wrath of the Bride, it quickly became a fan favorite, offering one of the best game modes. However, the season was marred by significant login issues and the lack of content post-event, leaving players with little reason to log in. It was also the beginning of the end for earning cosmetics through gameplay alone, a realization that hit hard for many. When stacked against other seasons, Season 1 falls short, earning its place at the bottom of the tier list in the needs improvement category. Season 2 brought us the mighty Ramatra and the serene Shambhali Monastery, wrapped in the grandeur of Greek mythology theme. The mythic skin this season, Zeus Junker Queen, truly embodied the divine theme. This was also the season that introduced the epic Battle for Olympus game mode, adding a fresh twist to our Overwatch adventures. Learning from the sparse content of Season 1, Season 2 was packed with events, bringing back Winter Wonderland and Lunar New Year. However, these events felt a bit repetitive, with not much new to offer and rewards that left much to be desired. Despite these shortcomings, the season's overall content and the introduction of new elements earned it a spot in the quite good tier. Season 3 was a whirlwind of excitement and unexpected collab. The highlight, Doomfist donning a One Punch Man cosplay in the trailer, signaling Blizzard's first grand-scale crossover. Despite the absence of a new hero, the devs kept things fresh and thrilling. This season also introduced the icy Antarctic Peninsula and continued the mythology theme with an Asian twist, featuring the mythic Amaterasu Kiriko skin. For the first time, we celebrated Valentine's Day in Overwatch with the ultimate Valentine game mode and the quirky Loverwatch dating scene. The beloved Pachimarchi event also made a comeback. Streamers and players alike praised the balanced state of support heroes during this season, making it a standout example of excellent execution. Season 3 earns its place in the pretty awesome tier. Season 4 took us to the stars with Galactic Emperor Sigma, leading the space opera-themed Star Watch event. The season kicked off with the Thai New Year celebration, coinciding with the launch of Lifeweaver. Unfortunately, Lifeweaver's initial clunky mechanics required significant adjustments in the following season. Expectations were high for an anniversary event, but Blizzard chose to celebrate Overwatch 2 anniversary instead of Overwatch 1. To keep things interesting, limited time challenge, which is Symmetra Order of Seeds challenge, was present, and players got to play the fan-made Talantis map for a limited time. While the season had its highlights, it was overshadowed by the disappointing announcement of the cancellation of Hero Missions PvE. This news dampened the excitement for many players, including some of my friends. As a result, despite its potential, Season 4 lands in the quite good tier right after Season 2. Season 5 marked a comeback for Overwatch 2. Despite the lingering disappointment from the Hero Missions PvE cancellation, the developers managed to win back some in the community with the best Battle Pass implementation to date. This season introduced the innovative Quest Watch, featuring the progressive leveling of the mythic Adventurer Tracer skin at tiers 45, 65, and 80. The season also saw Defeat the Demon Lord game mode, the first creator-made mode officially recognized by the Overwatch devs. Prop Hunt, hailed as one of the best PvP event game mode ever, made its exciting debut this season. The Summer Games returned, bringing with it the fun and competitive Winston's Beach Volleyball. To cap it all off, the season ended on a high note with the Sojourn animated short event challenges. Despite the initial setback, Season 5 rose to the occasion, earning its place at the top of the quite good tier. Despite the disappointment of the Hero Missions PvE cancellation, Season 6, dubbed Invasion, stands out as the best season yet in Overwatch 2. This season was packed with weekly events, ensuring there was always something new to dive into. Highlights included the thrilling Invasion story missions, the intense King's Row Underworld event, the inaugural Hero Mastery event, and the first anniversary event of Overwatch 2. The season also introduced Illari, a new hero who quickly became a fan favorite, and two new maps, the gritty New Junk City and the serene Suravasa. The practice range received significant updates and player progression was revamped, adding more depth to the gameplay experience. While the theme skins and the A7000 War God Ana mythic skin were somewhat underwhelming, they weren't enough to detract from the season's overall excellence. Season 6, Invasion, earned its place in the Really Cool tier, showcasing how Overwatch 2 can deliver consistent, engaging content. Season 7, aptly named Rise of Darkness, stands out as a season of groundbreaking collabs and promising announcements. This season kicked off with a bang, featuring Lilith Moira at its center, thanks to the Jablo collab that set the dark and thrilling tone. The Trials of Sanctuary game mode, paired with the return of the Halloween Terror event and all the Junkenstein's Revenge game modes, kept players logging in. Adding to the season, the Samoa map was introduced along with the hero reworks in Overwatch 2 for Sombra and Roadhog. The season concluded with an unexpected yet awesome Le Seraphim collab, offering a free earnable skin, Foxy James Junkrat, and a unique game mode. Rise of Darkness is celebrated for its flawless execution of collabs, setting a high bar for future seasons. With a promising future hinted at BlizzCon, Season 7 earns its place in the pretty awesome tier just ahead of Season 3. Season 8, known as Call of the Hunt, brought us the formidable Maunga, fitting perfectly with the monster hunting theme. The season's mythic skin, Grand Beast Orisa, was part of the Battle of the Beasts game mode, which, while decent, felt like a recycled version of past Orisa skins. Unfortunately, the Battle Pass failed to capture the interest of many players, including my friends, who found it unappealing. Even the introduction of new weapon skins couldn't spark much excitement. The first ever event pass received mixed reactions, with many players frustrated by the lack of clear communication about earning all the Winter Fair skins, leaving us uncertain about the event's future. Despite these issues, there were some bright spots. The Jingle Bell Mercy skin and the new Prompt Hunt map were well received, providing some enjoyment in an otherwise lackluster season. Overall, Call of the Hunt didn't resonate well with the majority of players, placing it at the bottom of the fairly decent tier. Season 9, aptly named Champions, marked a significant shift in Overwatch 2, reinvigorating players' interest in competitive modes after the disappointments of previous season and the PvE setback. The rank reset in competitive mode and the revamped reward system were clear indicators of this renewed focus on PvP gameplay. While the Cthulhu mythology theme took a backseat, it was still executed brilliantly, adding a dark and mysterious vibe to the season. The highlight was the impressive Ancient Caller Moira mythic skin which capped off the Battle Pass. The Cosmic Crisis game mode also added a fresh twist to the gameplay. The Valentine's event made a return, albeit with minimal changes except for the standout Heartbreaker Reaper skin. Season 9 also marked the beginning of consecutive collabs, setting a new trend for future seasons. Naming the season Champions was unexpected but fitting, placing it solidly in the quite good tier, right between Season 5 and Season 2. Season 10, aptly named Venture 4th, introduced the new hero Venture, who was made free for everyone along with previously paid heroes, a definite plus for players. This season boasted the best theme yet, diving into an alternate universe with the mythic Vengeance Mercy skin, marking the second consecutive season featuring a support hero in the mythic spotlight. Unfortunately, this role rotation left tank players feel bit neglected. This season also marked the beginning of intense monetization. While it's understandable that Blizzard needs to maintain high quality support for a game, it felt like players were paying more for less. The Battle Pass offered fewer skins, which were often underwhelming. The introduction of Mythic Prisms, though helpful for some, posed new challenges for collectors in the future. Recolored skins became increasingly common, and the Porsche collab felt more like an advertisement to some players. Despite these issues, there were bright spots. The Mirror Watch game mode and the playtest of Hanaoka were fun and engaging, helping to salvage the season. However, the lack of legendary skins for Venture, despite that the season was named Venture 4th, was a letdown. I am putting Venture 4th at the quite good tier right after Season 4. Season 11, dubbed Super Mega Ultra Watch, brought back the beloved Pink Mercy skin and created a recolored Rose Gold Mercy. The Sentai-themed Battle Pass left much to be desired. Aside from the standout Calamity Empress Ash skin, reminiscent of Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers, the themed skins failed to captivate. This season also introduced the first mythic weapon, Demon Bound for Reinhardt, and the new push map, Runasapi, which quickly became a favorite. Colosseo received a rework, adding some freshness to the map pool. The season featured pickable passives in hacked quick play and a Transformers collab, though it left many wishing for more skins. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my Overwatch Cross Transformers 40 Heroes Fantasy Collab video. It's quite the spectacle. Despite these additions, the season fell short. There was no new game mode, the battle pass quality was lacking, and the focus seemed to shift more towards the shop. The ongoing debate about 6v6 was acknowledged, but it didn't do much to lift the season's overall appeal. Season 11, Super Mega Ultra Watch, lands at the top of the fairly decent tier, reflecting its mix of nostalgic highs and disappointing lows. Season 12, titled New Frontiers, introduced us to the new hero Juno and the stunning Anubis Reaper mythic skin and Midnight weapon skin, embracing an Egyptian theme. The season also brought two new maps, Throne of Anubis and Hanaoka. A soft reset in competitive modes aimed to reinvigorate the competitive scene. However, the season's roadmap left much to be desired, missing key updates like the World of Warcraft collab, the second Overwatch 2 anniversary event, and the introduction of competitive drive. Blizzard, please keep those roadmaps comprehensive and reflective of the season content. As Overwatch 2 celebrated its second year, players began to feel the impact of Microsoft's acquisition. The first anniversary was a hit, and we hope future anniversaries will be just as spectacular. Despite its flaws, Season 12, New Frontiers, lands in the fairly decent tier, nestled between Seasons 11 and 8. So there you have it, my Overwatch 2 Seasons tier list. Needs improvement, Season 1 due to instability, fairly decent, Super Mega Ultra Watch, New Frontiers, and Call of the Hunt. These seasons reflect the post-Microsoft acquisition era marked by some layoffs. Quite good, Season 4, Champion, Season 2, and Venture Forth. These seasons are solid but not exceptional. Pretty awesome, Rise of Darkness and Season 3, which exceeded expectations. And really cool, Invasion, standing at the top tier for its consistent and engaging content. Our journey through the highs and lows of Overwatch 2 seasons, from the chaotic beginnings of Season 1 to the stellar heights of Invasion, each season has brought its own unique flavor to the battlefield. Whether it was the thrill of a new hero, the excitement of epic collabs, or the challenges of evolving gameplay, Overwatch 2 has kept us on our toes. As we look forward to the future seasons, let's celebrate the moments that made us cheer, the skins that made us swoon, and the game modes that kept us coming back for more. Here's to the next chapter in the Overwatch saga. May it be filled with even more adventures, surprises, and unforgettable battles. Stay vigilant, stay heroic, and see you in the next season. Spellbinder. I am really cool, and you are really cool for sticking around.